there's something very interesting happening today. The moon enters Aquarius. Mercury entered Aquarius last night. And so moon and Mercury, both in early Aquarius, joining up with Pluto, the planet of power and truth and transformation, of depth, of honesty, of intensity. And so let's talk about what that might look like. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Tuesday, January 28th. So we have the Capricorn moon early in the day. As I was talking about yesterday, we are wrapping up this Capricorn moon cycle with the waning Capricorn moon, heading into the mystery of the dark moon and the new moon that will be in Aquarius tomorrow, Wednesday, January 29th. So as we head into that new moon, we've got this energy of Mercury, which is the planet of communication, of thinking, of problem solving and ideas and sharing thinking and writing and the ways that we use language and communicate with ourselves and with others. So that planet also shifting from Capricorn into Aquarius. So Capricorn, again, is about our physicality, our limitations, our systems, our structures, the rules and limits within which we operate. Gives us a structure, right? Gives us a way to know what we can and can't do or shouldn't do. Just like the rules in society or the laws in society do that. That's the purview of Capricorn energy. But it also has to do with limitations and recognizing where those limitations are. And then when we go from Capricorn energy to Aquarius energy, anytime a planet changes, as Pluto did recently, outer planet Pluto that moves super slowly, we shift from that energy of kind of knowing what the system is, how we operate, what we need to operate within, where the boundaries and limits are, to this Aquarius, I want to say right now, kind of a free for all, right? It's like we don't know what things are going to look like. We don't know what the rules are anymore. But on a more general level, Aquarius energy has this vibe of sort of being released from the jail, being released from the boundaries and limits within which we used to operate. And so the thing that happens when you get that taste of freedom is immediately right? It can be exciting, exhilarating, finally you can do all these things you couldn't do before, but at the same time, it can be very disorienting because you don't know where the boundaries are anymore. You don't know where the limits, what are the rules I'm supposed to follow? How do things work? What can I trust, right? So we also, even though, freedom can be a good thing, it also comes with this sense of not knowing where the boundaries are anymore, or having that ability to move in new ways, but not knowing what what the systems are, right? What is the structure that helps me orient myself? So that's what the Aquarius energy is like. And we've got Pluto now in Aquarius. We can feel that in a bigger societal way, things changing, systems breaking down, things not working the way they used to anymore. We also have now in a much more temporary or immediate way, Mercury, that planet that takes a year, approximately to go around the zodiac. And Mercury varies wildly in the amount of time it spends in a sign because it's inside of the Earth's orbit. So I won't go into the details, but at any rate, it's a faster moving planet. So So Mercury, the planet of communication, also going into this territory of the free for all, joining up with Pluto that says, here's what needs to change. Let's bring what has been hidden out into the surface, dealing with power. Now, power has to do with all kinds of power. It has to do with power over and how someone might use power against someone else or to control someone else. It also has to do with empowerment, where we find our personal power, where we find our voice, our ability to take action, our ability to speak up, our ability to know where we stand and to make a difference. It also has to do with our empowerment process that might mean transformation. So sometimes we have to go through like a metamorphosis process to do this Plutonian work. And so we might have to go into the darkness. We might have to feel things that are uncomfortable to feel. We might have to know things that are uncomfortable to know. But in that process, we also do this deeper transformation or healing that can help us clear some of the things that have been, making us sick, I guess is how you might think about that. And a sickness can be in body, mind, spirit, right? All the different things. So helping to become, to heal and become more functional. So sometimes that has to happen, and that's what Pluto is about. Okay, so I'm going, sorry, it's kind of talking about that longer than I meant to, but so Mercury is about communication and thinking and ideas. It's coming into this place of power where power might be a little bit unbridled, but also can be about a process of finding your voice, of going through your own discovery around how you should think and healing and going through some of that deeper transformational work around your own thinking. And on Sunday, I was sharing in depth about thinking and how we might need to embrace new thinking, let go of old thinking within ourselves to prepare for the future. So watch Sunday's video if you missed it. Okay, now getting to the moon. The moon, which moves very quickly, goes into Aquarius at, get it here, 11:31 a.m. Pacific time. So, that's 0 degrees Aquarius. The moon moves pretty quickly, so it will pass through, or it will pass by Mercury and Pluto within a couple of hours. So that I guess early afternoon, depends on your time zone, might be nighttime for European time zones. But and it's not about the exact timing, because sometimes astrological energies, things don't necessarily happen when something is exact, but they tend to happen around that time frame, or you can feel the ripples of that energy around that time. That's a whole different topic. Okay. At any rate, Tuesday. Tuesday is a day when the moon and Mercury and Pluto are all around that 1 degree Aquarius place, and heading into the new moon on Wednesday. Mercury will still be right there with Pluto, although the sun and moon will be at 9 degrees Aquarius. So intensity and transformation around messaging, communication, words that are said, words that are heard, using power, right? And pushing this deeper place of transformation to clarify thinking, to clarify where is the power, Who has the power? How do I reclaim my own power, right? Empowerment, my own ability to be a force for healing, not to harm, not to use power to harm others, but to be a force for healing. That kind of power, the power to bring change, the power to support a healing process, to be a force for love, right? Well, what about that kind of power? Okay, uh, so power, thinking, ideas, getting outside the box, this Aquarian energy, this future-oriented energy. Watch for ways that power might show up. And what does that say about your own path of empowerment, how to find your own voice, how to open to the thinking that will help you be empowered, be a force for positivity, for healing, whatever that is or looks like for you. And so that's how we want to think about this energy. And then, of course, tomorrow's new moon in Aquarius will begin a new moon cycle. So watch Sunday's video for more on tomorrow's new moon. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you think, what you notice about these energies. Hopefully, this helps to shed some light for you into what is unfolding, what it means at deeper levels, how it can be. Create stress, right? Or worry or fear, even, but also can be, if we're shifting our thinking about it, how it can be part of a necessary process of healing and transformation, and thinking about what that means for you and your own thinking and your own ability to participate in creating the future. All right. Thanks for being here. I'm Marina Orms. You can learn more about me and how to book a reading with me at astrologyheals.com. Again, my readings focus on how you can be empowered and how to make the most of your own chart, your current transits, and how they can work with what is showing up for you in your life to make the most of it, to shift it into a healing path, seeing it as a healing process. Thanks so much for being here and subscribing. I so appreciate you. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.